Aby ti nic neuniklo, dej odebírat tam dole, vždyť víš. A pokud se ti hra líbí, tak dej like. Díky. Krásný dobrý hokejový den, dámy a pánové, já vás vítám opět tady u hokeje. Dneska se odehraje zápas VHK ROBE Vsetín proti HC Olomouc. Zápas, který jsem doufal, že uvidím ohledně baráže, ale to se nestane, protože Vsetín vypadl s hlavou. Tak se na něho mrkneme aspoň tady, takže přesuneme se na stadion a držíme Valáchům palce.
We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Roosters have won the draw and we are now underway. Olomouc is on the attack. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. From the boards he takes that pass. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Olomouc has got possession of the puck. Fires it! Where'd that come from? Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Handles the pass. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Here's a pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
No surprise there that another one goes in for him. I mean, he's the team's leading goal scorer, and everyone relies on him to really set the tone and put it in the net, a reason why they're successful.
Vsetín's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this, already the first goal of the game, and just trying to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today, James, because you want to make sure that you set the tone, you control the pace of play, and you find a way to get on the board first.
Takes a shot. Here's a shot, and there's a glove save on the play. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Vsetín's up 1-0. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Along the half wall with the puck. Quick feed to Dudek. Here they come on the attack. Grabs the puck. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Scores! Teed him up perfectly.
Well, these below-the-goal line goals are so difficult to track, James. I mean, when the puck carrier's below the goal line, everyone's turned puck focus. Toes are turned, and the shooter gets lost in coverage to a quiet area of the ice and makes himself available for the pass. He delivers a one-timer that just beats the goaltender, who's still looking at the puck.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Vsetín's looking to break out. And he can't hang on after that hit. And that pass is redirected. Olomouc has got a hold of the puck. Here's a shot. Here's a shot. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow. More than half the period has expired. Vsetín's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Olomouc is going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. Vsetín's got it in their own zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save with a glove. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. He scores! What a goal!
was just a fabulous shot. When you're in that high slot area, you know that you're going to be closed upon quickly, so you got to have a quick release. That's the first thing. And the second thing is the accuracy. If it's quick and it's on, you're going to score.
The Roosters have answered back here in the back half of the first period.
Well, it hasn't been pretty, James, but certainly changes the mindset as they get within one. A lot of confidence now at this face-off, but their opponents now on their heels.
Centering feed! Great defensive play to pick off the pass. The Roosters played along the boards. Oh, and he rings the post!
Olomouc's been working hard all game, a reason why they're still in it, and they had an opportunity to cut the deficit, but goes off the pipe and out.
Vsetín's got the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Vsetín's got it along the wall. Lets the wrister fly. He scores!
I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
Here in the later stages of this period, Vsetín's got a 3-1 lead. Zohorna's won the draw at center. Vsetín's got the puck along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Zohorna. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. They go on the attack through center. Here's a chance. Spectacular save on the play. And he connects with the long bomb.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Fires it on net. Big save right at the end. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Carcillo's performance was outstanding in the first 20 minutes. I mean, he got shelled. He's got to be exhausted, James. His team needs to pick it up in front of him if they want to stay in this game.
And he takes a shot. Can't get it to go. Long pass up ahead to center. Vsetín's got the puck in their own end. Good use of the body on the play. Nettles taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Steps inside the line. Keeps possession. Here's a blast. Gets a piece of it with a glove. Let's see what the official says here.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
Vsetín's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
And they get the puck out of harm's way. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Centering to the middle. And that goes off a body and a ride. Just wide.
He gets a great look at the net, but it is way off target. It can be fast, it can be hard, but it's got to hit the net.
Takes the shot. Cuts it off the post.
Olomouc's trying to claw their way back into this one. A huge opportunity right there. They're attacking seams, and they find a way to get the puck to the net at the right time, but oh, it just goes off the pipe and out.
And he made the save to keep that one out of the net. Olomouc just crossed the line and on the attack. Throws it in. And he takes the feed. And he takes the pass. Shot! Comes up with a stop. Trying to clear the zone. And they get the puck out, and they needed that.
They certainly did. This PK unit has been on fire. They get the clear. That's one. You kill valuable time. That's...
He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier, and they gain that entry because they've got numerical advantage, and they capitalized and executed with it.
Vsetín's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to show no signs of slowing down here in period number 2.
Yeah, they're not taking their foot off the gas pedal here, James. They've been pushing and pressing all game long, and look at the scoreboard. It's the reason why they're ahead.
Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And the puck's kicked free. Grabs it in his own end. From off the wall and onto his stick. Centering feed. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The Vsetíns regain possession of the puck. Throws his slash. Penalty coming up. Punts it away to keep the pressure on. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. From the point, looks to make something happen. Scores! And I guess they won't need that power play after all.
Well, it's a delayed call, and it almost looks as that defensive structure collapses, and man, do they take advantage. The goaltender has no chance on this one, as his teammate just makes a gift of a pass right into his wheelhouse, and he just powders it by.
Vsetíns had that magic touch tonight, Cheryl.
Sometimes when you get up in the game, James, it's easy to get complacent and just hold the puck, stop attacking, but not tonight. They're not. The entire bench, the lineup, such an offensive threat. Line 1 right through line 4. They've been a wave tonight.
Carries it across the line. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And he takes the feed. Shot! That's blocked. Denies him in close. And the goaltender gets to the bench. They've got the extra attacker out. Here's the official call.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent, James, fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
The Roosters get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, they're trailing, and this entire bench knows who's going out there on the power play. That's right, it's the top power play unit. Who better to invigorate this group than them?
And that sends a few people scrambling for cover on the bench.
Calvis has been putting on a clinic in terms of the stats column. He has just been putting up incredible numbers on this point streak, and his confidence is just showing every time he shoots the puck.
Olomouc has got the puck inside the offensive zone. Misses on the redirect.
You got to get a shot on that, James. You get in tight, you have an opportunity in that scoring area, and you don't even get a shot on net. Not good enough.
Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Now he takes it over the line. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Bellows finds an opening, and you know that he's going to try and take it. This time just gets a little too fancy and loses the puck.
The Roosters have it now. To his teammate. Too much congestion in front. They score! And if they ever needed one, this was exactly the time.
Well, they're just trying to get some momentum back in this game. So deflating when you give up so many goals, James. And you got to figure that this is a step in the right direction, but what can they do with it now? They got to build, or it's over.
The Roosters finally get some momentum going their way now. Can they sustain it, though?
It's going to be tough, James, unless they can string some shifts back-to-back together where they do create momentum and have possession in this game. You have to look for ways to be first to the puck, be relentless on it. That's what changes energy.
And he takes the dish. Zahornas across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Back to the blue line. Great save! Along the boards, they battle for the puck. And now it's grabbed by Zahorna. Great heads-up play by the defender. Shot! Big stop just as time expires in the period. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. They've dropped the puck here in the 3rd, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Vsetín's been consistent through 40 minutes of play here, James, and they have a comfortable lead. Now it's about bringing it home, and in order to do that, you got to make sure that you're defensively responsible.
Here we go, odd-man rush. Back at the point, they set it up. Vsetín's got the puck along the boards. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. There's a shot. Big save.
Carcillo's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but he's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Vsetín's going to play it from the corner. Here he is, shot right in front. He was locked in there.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
The Roosters move the puck in the defensive zone. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
Well, there's a ton of traffic in front, and you can see that he's fighting for position and to find the puck. And when he does, he throws out the windmill, James, and he can't catch up to the puck.
The Roosters haven't had a lot of things go their way tonight, but they finally got a positive here in the third.
They're going to have to outnumber their opponent if they want to call back from this 2-goal deficit. They're running out of runway. They got to find a way to get some chances.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Anytime you lose position on your opponent, this can happen. He gets the sticks out in the feet of his opponent, and guess what? He gets the tripping call. Listen, a power play, you want to make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot. And that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1 where they were able to capitalize. It's about opening up lanes, getting the coverage to move around, and then firing and executing when you have it.
Battle along the wall. Shot! Makes a save! Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. The Roosters looking against the half wall. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Steps into the offensive end. Quick shot. Denies him with the pad save. Takes a shot, and that's blocked. Olomouc has got it in their own zone. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Olomouc has got possession while undermanned. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Vsetín's ready to go on the attack. Cuts to the front. It's in the back of the net. They score. And that might be an own goal. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think so, James. I mean, goaltenders are so good at tracking the puck and fighting to find it, and I don't think he saw it or knew where it was, so his feet start swimming in the crease, and as a result, the puck goes in. That's a tough one.
Vsetín's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Moves the puck along the half wall. A chance in front, and that's intercepted.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up in the tack, but clearly the game's changing.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Hornets won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Picks up the puck. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Handles the puck. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Great reach with the stick by Zahorna. The Roosters gain possession along the wall. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Glove save! Quick reflexes. Nearing the final 60 seconds of this one. Olomouc has got the puck against the half wall. The Roosters have it from the corner. Off the stick! A shot! Oh, what a great glove save on the play! They are really dialed in here tonight. Vsetín's got the puck against the boards. The Roosters will play it in their own end. Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. Vsetín's got the puck in the defensive end. With possession along the wall. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. Oh, what a chance, and that goes off target. Here he is in close. Oh, a clutch save.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. Vsetín's effort tonight, an impressive one, and it really started with special teams, Cheryl.
Yeah, getting on the power play so many times, but what I loved about it, James, is that they kept the PK unit guessing. They changed it up and they made adjustments, and that's why they scored.
That'll do it for tonight's EA Sports broadcast. Hey, look, plenty of action just around the corner, and we hope to see you then. Good night.
Vsetínský tým tedy zvítězil 6-3, jak můžete vidět na střely, to bylo hodně vyrovnané, 19-21. Osobních soubojích byl Olomouc tedy lepší, ale v době v útoku tam zase vládl Vsetín. Na přihrávkách Olomouc a na vhazování taky. To je ode mě pro dnešek všechno, já se na vás budu těšit u dalšího zápasu Extraligy a mějte se krásně, čau čau.